Diving into our calculator or AI-free mental math skills, approximation and estimation. Getting started. We define approximation as writing the correct or equal value of something but not the exact value of a number. For example, we can estimate 35.419028 as 35.42. Estimation is the act of approximating without exact calculation or counting. For example, if you have 10 pupils to sit in a row and we have 5 rows in an assembly, means we can estimate 50 pupils to sit in the assembly. All estimations are approximations, but not all approximations are estimations. They can be used synonymously, but in arithmetics, approximation is done after addition or subtraction, but estimation is done before. Still on our calculator and AI-free mental math skills in approximation and estimation. Here are some common terms and expressions used by examiners in tasks, activities, and problem solving in approximation and estimation. Round, round up, round off, approximate, estimate, correct, limits or degrees of accuracy, bounds, error intervals, error limits, error range, tolerance. In our calculator and AI-free mental math skills in approximation and estimation, here are definitions and meaning of terms. Part 1. 1. Decimal place. The number of digits to the right of the decimal point. For example, 4.607. We have 3 digits to the right of the decimal point, so it has 3 decimal places. 2. Significant figure or digit. That is significant figure or significant digit. The number of digits of the number starting from the first non-zero digit. Here we have 0.001308 as an example. And it has 4 significant figures because 1 is the first non-zero digit, so we start counting from there. 3. Truncation is the cutting off of a number without rounding. We can truncate 3.99 to 3 as an example. 4. Bounds. Bounds are boundaries within which a number must lie. We have the upper boundaries and the lower boundaries, or upper bound and lower bound. The upper bounds can give the maximum possible value, while the lower bound can give the minimum possible value. If a number is rounded to 5 cm, you can have 4.5 cm as the lower bound and the 5.5 cm as the upper bound. Still on our AI-free mental math skills in approximation and estimation. We have the definitions and meaning of terms. The examples. Part 2. Mathematical notation. The language of mathematical symbols expressing error intervals. A good example is inequality symbols. Less than or equal to, less than, greater than or equal to, or greater than. We also have error intervals, which can be used synonymously with limits of accuracy, tolerance, and range of error, and is mathematical notations used to express bounds. An example is x is greater than or equal to 4.5 cm and less than 5.5 cm. We also have degree of accuracy, which is the extent of approximation, the extent to which approximation is done. And we have front-end estimation, that's approximating the whole part and decimal part of a decimal number and then summing your values up. A good example is 4.25 plus 5.90. You approximate the whole part, decimal part, and you can sum up. And lastly, we have scientific notation or standard form, and which can be used to express a very large or small numbers.